Hello lovely people, welcome to jamieoliver.com. This is a little breakfast special and I'm going to give you a recipe for a really beautiful, oozy, silky soaked muesli. Really healthy, delicious, comforting, fills you up and lasts a long time, well into the day. Let me get you into the spirit of this. I started doing this about 15 years ago. It was a cross between a granola, which actually it's nothing like a granola, and I thought it was pucker, so I called it puccola. I was a bit of a whippersnapper, bit stupid. Anyway, I call it puccola. Very simply, get yourself some good porridge oats that we've got here. I'm going to cover those with some milk. So really fill it over with milk and be a bit extra generous. We're going to add a little yogurt, just a little bit, a couple of tablespoons, and we're going to mix that up. Cool. Use a coarse grater, grate in your banana. Again, that's going to be very sweet and it's going to make it sticky and comforting as well. So we'll grate that in. So I'm just going to grab a lovely eating apple here and, you know, literally the core and all. You know, the core is the most nutritional part. You'll never know if it's in there at all. Just have a good old grater like that. And then the only other things that you can put in is some dried fruit. Now, dried fruit doesn't have to be just raisins and sultanas like 150 years ago. I mean, this is just a few of them, but sour cherries, sour cranberries, you know, beautiful sweet and sour apricots, gorgeous. Just knock those onto a board and just run your knife through it a couple of times just to break them up. So I'm just gonna chop those up nice and small like that. And they're chewy. Again, there's natural sweetness in there as well. So you shouldn't have to sweeten this that much at all, although you can add a little honey if you want. So we put that in. And basically, that's the end of the story. Now, the magic that happens now is through the course of the night and for the next day or two when you keep it, it just gets better and better and better. The magic that happens now is time. Okay, so we're going to put that in an imaginary fridge and I'm going to swap it over with one that I made earlier. Now, it will look exactly the same, but what you might see is there's like a tackiness, an ooziness that's in there that is absolutely gorgeous. The next day when you serve up, very simply, you've got a couple of options. Fresh fruit, which of course, raspberries, blueberries are fantastic, and nuts. Nuts are super cool. Now you can heat them up, toast them or not. All you have to do, a little, you know, hazelnut, almond, you know, any seeds, sunflower seeds, you know, you can use a little poppy seeds, sesame seeds. If you just crush them lightly in a pestle and mortar, it really brings out a completely different side to them. So you get like the nice crunchy outside and the lovely soft sort of creamy inside of the nut. So just by smashing them up in your pestle and mortar, it really makes a difference, which is good. So to serve up this beautiful muesli, this is a great breakfast and it's looked after my family for a long, long time. Kids love it. Okay, we just take a lovely spoon of our thick, oozy puccola. That goes in. You can see how juicy it is. You can see how juicy it is. Then I'll finish it with a few fresh berries. Brilliant start to the morning, really is. And then your bashed up nuts. A nice little clank of that. And there you go. Very simple. And all you have to do now is eat it. So have a go at this beautiful soaked muesli. You'll love it.